close this morning by reading to you a very short but true story about a woman who was broken because of a relationship. A broken engagement broke her heart. She felt unloved, untouchable, pushed aside, cast aside perhaps. And yet she found a way to turn that around. Let me read this story to you. It's in a book by Philip Yancey called What's So Amazing About Grace. What's So Amazing About Grace. This was in the Boston Globe in June of 1990. It's called The Most Unusual Wedding Banquet. Accompanied by her fiancé, a woman went to the Hyatt Hotel in downtown Boston and ordered the meal. The two of them pored over the menu, made selections of china and silver, and pointed to pictures of the flower arrangements they liked. They both had expensive tastes, and the bill came to $13,000. When you gasped, I guess that's what wedding goes with. That's not what they pay the back. No, anyway. After leaving a check for half that amount as down payment, the couple went home to flip through books of wedding announcements. The day the announcements were supposed to hit the mailbox, the potential groom got cold feet. "I'm just not sure," he said. "It's a big commitment. Let's think about this a little longer." When his angry fiancée returned to the Hyatt to cancel the banquet, the events manager could not have been more understanding. "The same thing happened to me, honey," she said, and told the story of her own broken engagement. But about the refund, she had bad news. The contract is binding. You're only entitled to $1,300 back. You have two options: to forfeit the rest of the down payment, or go ahead with the banquet. I'm sorry, really I am. It seemed crazy, but the more the jilted bride thought about it, the more she liked the idea of going ahead with the party. Not a wedding banquet, mind you, but a big blowout. You see, 10 years before, this same woman had been living in a homeless shelter. She had got back on her feet, found a good job, and set aside a sizable nest egg. Now she had the wild notion of using her savings to treat the down and outs of Boston to a night on the town. And so it was that in June of 1990, the Hyatt Hotel in downtown Boston hosted a party such as it had never seen before. The hostess changed the menu to boneless chicken in honor of the groom, she said. And sent invitations to rescue missions and homeless shelters. That warm summer night, people who were used to peeling half-gnawed pizza off of cardboard dined instead on chicken cordon. Hyatt waiters in tuxedos served hors d'oeuvres to senior citizens propped up by crutches and aluminum walkers. Bag ladies, vagrants, and addicts took one night off from the hard life on the sidewalks outside and instead sipped champagne, ate chocolate wedding cake, and danced to big band melodies late into the night. How many stories like that have you heard of churches? The people called by God to reach out to the marginalized, to reach out to the untouchable, the unloved, the unwanted, the uncared for. It breaks my heart that the big news stories like that usually come from secular sources. Of course, maybe it's just the newspapers don't pick it up. Got to wonder. God has reached down to us, those of us who are untouchable because we have broken covenant with God. And in our state of sinfulness, He sent His Son to touch our lives, to heal us in a greater way than any bodily, physical healing could ever amount to, in a way that inexorably connects us with his love into eternal life. And then